All right, guys, it's time to talk. I'm getting rid of the inverters. I've had them installed for a couple months now. I was pretty excited about them at first. Some things went really well. Some things went really bad. All right, here we are, like 1 a.m. First night. So I want to be real, I want to be open and honest and transparent, especially since I've actually been trying to promote these guys. All right, so first off, I want to say these inverters do an amazing job at what they do. I've been really happy with the base functionality of them. There's a couple of things I had issues with. The reason I bought them was mainly so that I could use my free energy plan at night to bank energy into the batteries and then draw from that during the day. Now, that actually worked out fantastic when I had just 2 inverters. Then I added a 3rd inverter, and for some reason, everything kind of went crazy. I wasn't able to do the timing natively in the app. So I had to purchase a third-party piece of hardware, the Orange Pi running Solar Assistant, which is super cool. I think it's a great piece of software and hardware for that matter. However, it's possible that that has been my main source of problems. It's also possible that I have a bad inverter, and I've tried to rule things out, but it's hard to do what I'm trying to do without the Solar Assistant. I was able to run the inverters for a couple of months with just 2 of them. Then I added a 3rd one and added Solar Assistant, did all of the upgrades and added in the dedicated grid. I added too many things at once to really rule out and figure out what the problem is. So the problems that I was having mainly would happen at night. Here we are, like 1 a.m. This is the second time. All right, 2 of the inverters have faulted out again. All right, just as I expected, I came home and this one is faulted out. All right, so we've got another fault. I'd be asleep and all of a sudden the power would go out. And then I would come in here and one inverter would be doing okay, but then 2 of them would be in fault mode. And it was usually 60 or 72 or 80, I think it was. I can't remember off the top of my head. Because honestly, I haven't been utilizing these things for over a month now. Been just back on grid. So that's been frustrating. But I started to figure out part of the issues were voltage related. And so kind of started moving through fixing some of the problems. I think one might have been that the Solar Assistant was actually backfeeding a little bit of power to the control panel on the main inverter and was actually resetting things. It could have also been the fact that I'm using a beta version of the Solar Assistant software. I don't know, like I said, there's so many variables. So I said I'm getting rid of these inverters, and I am. I'm actually going to be sending them back to Signature Solar here as soon as I can get them off the wall. But what am I replacing them with? And why am I doing this? Right about the time I started experiencing issues, before I'd actually reached out to Signature Solar for support, as an affiliate, I was offered an upgrade. I could basically send back the 6000 EXs, and in return, they would ship me some new 6000 XPs. And I would be kind of crazy to give up that opportunity. So I'm crazy excited about it, and I'm actually going to be installing those guys, and I've got them right over here, and they're going to be hopefully a lot better at doing what I'm trying to do with the time of day usage, and I won't have to use Solar Assistant from what I understand so that I can actually do that. It should be able to be all done natively inside the EG4 app, either from the app on the phone or from the computer or from the unit itself. So the deal I got with Signature Solar was that basically if I sent them the units that I purchased with my own money, they would send me the new units. It's great to work with a good company like that. And I'm going to do a lot of these videos in the future, try to put out good material on how to use these guys and the installation process. I'm not entirely sure how nitty-gritty we're going to get into because there's a lot of videos already online, but I'm going to do my best to showcase what they can do. One of the things I'm excited about testing is how well they will run our massive well pump. If you've been following this channel, you know it's a 5-horse pump. It needs 60 amps, 60 amp breaker anyhow. It pulls 25 amps continuously on 240. It's a beast of a well pump. So we're going to see how these handle it, see if one can do it or if two can do it. With these guys, one could not, but two could easily. So we're going to try things like that. We're going to, of course, run air compressors and heaters in our whole house and our air conditioners. So there's a lot of testing and a lot of case studies that we're going to be able to go through. I hope you guys are excited to come along with me. If you like this sort of thing and if you're interested in solar, I would definitely encourage you to check out this playlist. We've got the process of setting a lot of this stuff up. I would also encourage you to check out EG4's lineup over on Signature Solar. Now, I can't recommend that you purchase those right now because I haven't used them, although everything that I've seen so far has been great. If you've already made up your mind and you're going to be purchasing them, I would love for you to use my affiliate link. And on top of that, Signature Solar has given me a discount code for my viewers. So if you enter that code, which will be in the description, if you enter that at checkout, you'll get $50 off your order, which is hey, $50 is $50. And that'll help you out and it'll help me out. So I appreciate you doing that if you're going to place an order. Otherwise, check out one of these two videos. One of them YouTube thinks that is great for you, and the other one is the playlist that I mentioned already. So appreciate your time. Thanks for coming with us on this journey, and we'll talk to you soon.